Hey, fourth graders. Welcome to another language lesson. This is page 226, practicing with a dictionary. This is our last lesson on using a dictionary. So let's get started. This worksheet, pretty simple. It's very straightforward. We're using all the things we learned about using a dictionary. Think A says use a guide word to find these dictionary entries quickly. Write the definition for each entry. So you can either use a dictionary book you have at home, or you can use the website that I showed you. So if you were going to use a dictionary book, you would need to remember look at the guide words to look for the word you're searching for. So for coagulate, you would want to keep turning the page until you see guide words to start with C and O, right? Yeah. Okay. It says write the first definition for each entry. So you guys remember some words, some entry words in a dictionary is going to have more than one definition. Usually it's going to have a number to tell you the first, second, and third, and so on. Number definition. So observe the first definition is to see and pay attention to watch. The second definition is to make a remark, comment. All right. So some words have more than one definition. So our worksheet only wants the first one. Just look for the first one. So let's do coagulate together. So coagulates. I'm gonna look this up on the kids' wordsmith. Type in coagulate in my search bar. Coagulate. So let's see, Coagulate. Hit go. And if you see here, coagulate, yeah. Definition, there's two definitions here. The first one is to catch a liquid, to cause a liquid to thicken into a semi-solid mass, or of a liquid become thicker, congeal. So our worksheet, we only want the first one, first definition, so I'm going to write this one down. To cause a liquid thicken into a semi-solid mass. To cause a liquid, what was it? To cause a liquid to thicken into a semi-solid mass. So make sure you write smaller so that you don't have to write like this. Okay, so make sure don't give you a lot of space here, so you gotta write small. All right, so do the same thing for lacquer, pulverize, nethermost, and islet. Okay, think B. Write the dictionary pronunciation for each of these words. So the first one is Adobe. So if you guys remember, in our dictionary, they tell us how to pronounce the words. If you're using, a dictionary at home, you might see something like this. Okay, this tells you how to pronounce. This tells you how to pronounce the word. Okay. Or if you're using a website here, so what was the first word here? Adobe. So all right. If you're using Kids Wordsmith, you would type in Adobe here, hit go, or enter, and the pronunciation you will copy is this one right here, so Adobe. Okay, so upside down E. Upside down E represents short A sound or short U sound. Yeah. All right. What was it? So yeah, upside down E. Then D-O, D-O, and then B-I. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. That's all you would pretty much do for that. Same thing for debris, lay, abalone, and tortilla. Just look up the words either on the Kids Wordsmith website or in your dictionary and just copy the pronunciation that you see written down. Right C. Write the parts of speech that the dictionary lists for each of these words. Write one sentence with each word and label its part of speech. Okay, so a little bit trickier. First, you want to look up the word here. So first one is plug, and figure out what's the parts of speech that it could be used for. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Okay, those are all of those are parts of speech. So what was the first one? Plug. Let's go plug. So plug can be a noun, a verb, a noun or verb. So I write noun and verb. All right. If you're using a dictionary book at home, you'll see it labeled. For example, here noun, and obstinate is just a noun, or obstinate is an adjective. Okay, you'll be looking for parts of words. Okay, parts of speech. Okay. And they want us to write one sentence with each word and label as part of speech. So I think what they want you to do, look for a sentence here. When he pulled the plug, the water in the bathtub went down the drain. Okay. When he pulled the plug, the water in the bathtub, so remember, you gotta write small, went down the drain. So if you want to label the parts of speech, what you can do is you can just circle the word plug and then write, the part of speech that it's playing in a sentence. For this example, it's a noun. Okay, underneath the part of speech noun, plug. You can use it in this sentence. When he pulled the plug, the water in the bathtub went down the drain. If you wanted to use the verb form of the word, you can use this sentence. They pulled the hole in the boat with a rag. Sorry, they plugged the hole in the boat with a rag. So you would circle plugged, right? And then write verb on top of it. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this worksheet. Hope you guys are doing okay. Just take care.